Woo, what's happening? Amazing what a little sunshine will do. Look at this. Sun's starting to come through. Hear that creaking? Nice. Excellent. Well, that means it might warm up in here a little bit more. So, I am in the shop again and wanted to give you guys a preview of probably the most exciting thing personally that I have going on. I've got some other cool stuff, but this is by far the most exciting project. I think I never thought I would have one, and then it basically fell right into my lap. It's just incredible the way the series of events played out. I've got basically no history on this car, but it is an incredible car at its roots. It needs a little bit of TLC. Well, we'll say a lot of TLC. It's a basket case. There's no way around that. So I'm gonna do my best to bring this thing to some glory, hopefully, and you know, but we'll see. Right now it's kind of a blank canvas as far as I'm concerned. A car has had some I will call it, I guess it had the 90s treatment based on the bumpers and stuff. But hey, without further ado, let me introduce you to my next new awesome restoration, resto mod project. I don't know what you want to call it, but here we go. I'm gonna flip this around. So it came with these wheels on it that were not in the best of shape. And so I had to get some rollers that I grabbed from work, and we'll see how long it takes y'all to figure out entirely what it is. This view here would give you some giveaway. I don't know how well you can see that, but as you can see, I got myself a Porsche 930. Look at that. And it's rough. It's had some modifications done in its life. Had some aftermarket rockers put on. Some of the fenders were cut away. Had this sweet ass whale tail on it. And I don't know how familiar you guys are with classic Porsches, but I can tell you that everything is not quite as it appears at first glance. So, you know, some might be noticing the subtle differences so far as to what this may be or could be, but as you can see, it is not a 964, which are what the bumpers would indicate. I have taken off the little signals and stuff, or the reflectors and all that already in an attempt to clean it up. Like I said, this thing was obviously abandoned and neglected for approximately the last 15 years, from what I can tell. According to the date on the oil filter, it was about 2005 last time this thing had any love. And it is, like I said, it is rough. There's no doubt about that. This door got bent back at some point, unfortunately, but I've got a great body guy, can hopefully get that sorted out and get this door opening and closing like clockwork again. The car definitely sat outside at some point. You know, the interior's definitely eaten up. I had already done a lot of cleanup as far as getting crap out of it. It appeared that the windows had been open or left down, the sunroof was open. So I don't know if this was an actual, you know, quote-unquote barn find, but it may have been sitting next to the barn, because there's a lot that needs to be done. Now here's another telltale. If you guys are in the know, that'll give it all away right there of exactly what this is, but I'm going to keep you hanging for a minute. I may not even reveal all the details, but I mean, anybody who's familiar with these cars will already be noticing the telltale unique features of this vehicle. There's another one right there, not everybody knows of, but you know, I'm not very good at keeping secrets, so of course I'm going to let you guys know what the real secret is. But here's a little bit. Oh, now my camera's turning off. Dum, 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 dum. That's right. This is a 1977, actually. Porsche 930. Not just a turbo, technically. This wing is incorrect, because somebody gave it the 90s, you know, 964 bumper treatment, but y'all got it yet? What's unique about this motor? we'll let you guys figure that out in the comments. But you know, anybody who's a Porsche 930 enthusiast will have already long since recognized it. But as I said, this thing has had the 80s, 90s treatment, has been roughed up. It's got some things to address. It's got a nice little dent back here, and a little bit here where somebody added a mirror, because again, if you know, these are not supposed to have a mirror on this side, I don't believe, in this year. So you know, needs some TLC. The dash is, I don't know if this is even a dash, I think this is just a dash cap, seen better days. But ultimately the whole car needs to be disassembled. But yeah, there we go. This is my new restoration project. So I'm hoping to be able to at least get a good bit of stuff done, disassembled, get the motor and transmission out this week while I've got time off. And I got to figure out how to get these seats out, because I'm pretty certain that they are quite rusted into place with the rails. But yeah, there we go. I hope you guys will stay tuned for some more updates on this, to me, extremely exciting project. This is one that, as far as all the research I can come up with, has not seen the light of day in quite some time. So I'm looking forward to bringing it back. And like I said, it's, at this point, I'm kind of considering it a blank canvas, because I don't know that's, I mean, I can tell you I cannot afford to bring this thing back up to full original spec, but somebody might be able to, but it won't be me. So I might just give it the, like I said, the resto mod treatment. You know, maybe I will change the paint color. I don't know. It is originally a black car, and you know, that kind of stuff kills the value on them. But I love the early turbo Carreras. I don't know if you guys have ever had a chance to drive one of these with the 3-liter turbo motor, but I mean, it is a unique driving experience. There's no doubt about that. And I've driven a lot of regular 3.3 930s and only had a chance to pedal a few of these around, but they are all sorts of fun. They are, like I said, a different driving experience, very raw, visceral feel to them. So I love them. They're fabulous cars. I've always wanted one, but just never, you know, with the market blowing up a few years ago, just never thought, you know, that I would even, you know, that I would ever have access to one, yet alone a barn find one that is more or less right up my alley. So yeah, stay tuned. Got some cool stuff hopefully coming with this, and all the other stuff, and I haven't even showed you my garage at home. So like I said, I've had a lot going on, and we'll just keep trying to get you updates as we go. So y'all have a fabulous day, and we'll talk to you again soon. See ya.